Hello everybody, my name is Ibrahim Paula. I'm in the April batch student. Today I'm gonna show you how can to run the JavaScript without IDE, or that means how can to run the JavaScript with a command prompt or with CMD. So first to do that, I need to have to open the notepad. The notepad is give it to me access to write down the Java script. So the first thing when you're talking about Java, we need to talking about like three things. So the first is class, the second is method, and then the third one is a statement. On Java, everything will have to be inside the class. Inside the class, we're gonna have it to statement. So that means imagine I have a big box, and then on the big box, and then I have little small box inside the little small box, and then I have another little small box, and then that means on the last small box you can find it maybe the gift or the result of opening the boxes, something like that. So first, when you write them down Java, we need to mention the class. So to do that, I'm gonna write it down a public class, and then I'm gonna give my class name student. Guys, right here you can give whatever you want, any name on the class for uh, the Java when you writing down the code. So right, on my case I just give my student name. So I'm gonna be open this bracket. So that means I just I just open as a big box. So now on the big box I'm gonna put in another little small box on the big box. So that means it's the method. So the method is gonna be it's public public static void main open parenthesis string and then args and close parenthesis and then open this bracket. So that means I open the class. Inside the class I just put my method. Inside the method I'm gonna put the statement. So the statement means it's gonna be something print out the result what you write them down on the tab. So that means that one is gonna be explained like this. You're going to S. So all the time when you I forget to tell you Java as different Java is really key sensitive. What does it mean key sensitive? Key sensitive means if I just write them down small s and then system like this, it's not gonna be working because on JavaScript all the time the system out print is gonna be the first letter S is capital. So make sure whenever you write them down on the system and then whenever you save in this file will have to be the same typing letter. That means if you're using for the class name student right here, if you use a small s, when you save it you have to use a small s, otherwise it's not going to be working because Java it's by itself it's a key sensitive. So I'm going to put it right here capital S and then system dot out dot print and then open parenthesis and then I can say hi student. So when I type this, what does it mean? So I saying on the JavaScript because I have a class student and then I give method main method. So I say on the method, hey, when I say like, oh, I have a method. So on the method, what do you want to see or what do you want to print out? Oh, I say right here, I just say hi student. So whenever I run in the code, what I can see when I just given the class name, the Java responded to me, hi student. So really, so hi student. So guys, we can see how they can be respond when I just type in student and then hey student. So that's Java is doing. So to do that, I'm gonna save this file. Before that, make sure on the end Java we need end with a semicolon. So without semicolon, maybe the script is not gonna be ran. So make sure, don't forget, you put a semicolon. So I'm gonna go ahead and save as. So I'm gonna save it on the C drive. So the one I mentioned before, when you save it, you have to be typing with the same with as a class name. So I'm gonna put student and then Java. So right here, make sure when you save it, the save type is gonna be all file. If you save it a text document, you are not gonna be able to run with the command prompt because the command prompt they don't know the text document to run the Java. So when you save it, make sure you're gonna save it all file. So right here, and then I say save. So let's minimize this. And then to open the command prompt, you're gonna press window and then press R and then press enter. So right now, it's by default, I'm on a C drive and then I'm on a user and then I'm on Abraham file. So, but when I save in my code, I just save in the C drive and then with inside the image. So to change that, I'm gonna put a CD and then I go with C drive first and then I'm gonna open image. My file is right here, you see right there, student. I'm gonna mark it and then click. I'm gonna make a copy this. So I can right here, make a paste. To paste and control V and then press enter. So here it is. That means I'm on C drive and then inside the C drive I'm on image file. So to compile and so before running the JavaScript I need to make and compile. If I'm not compiled, I'm not be able to see the result of Java. So to compile, what is going to be I'm using Java C and then student dot Java. There you go. If you come in something like this, so that means the JavaScript running good. There is nothing problem. But if you come in something with error message, you just miss something on when you're writing down on the command prompt. So right now I just compile it. So to see my result, what I need to have to do, I'm gonna put a Java and then space and then I'm gonna say student and then press enter. Let's say right here hello student. So that means I see my result. So all my code is right. When I just put in the class, I can see the result. Hi student right there. So this way I can make and run in the JavaScript. So what about if I need more than one result? So I see right here only hi student. But what about hey student? How you doing today? How was your homework? If I want to keep going like this much result, what do we need to have to do? Let's minimize this and then I'm gonna go to uh, my notepad. So to do that, let's make more system out. So that means system dot out dot print, and open parentheses. We say hi student, we can say hi teacher, and close the bracket and then put it. After that, let's add more. Let's add more system out. If I put so many system out, I have to first compile. After compile, I can see this all results. So I'm gonna put print and open parentheses. How was homework? And then put it. So I have to save this file. I'm not supposed to be saved as because I already saved it with my C drive. So that means I just updated the one I saved before. So I'm gonna go back to on my command prompt. So let's compile my file. I go with Java C. So make sure, let me tell you, whenever you update on the notepad or something, you just add a new thing on the notepad, you have to compile all the time. So that means if you don't compile, it's not gonna be working, because you just add a new thing and then try to be run, it's not gonna be working because you just add a new file. If you add a new file on a time, you have to compile first. So we just added before more system out, and then let's compile it first, and then we're gonna run it. So Java C, and then student, and then dot Java. So there you go. If you come in the next C drive and then come out with this thing, so that means all the code are right. So let's see what the system out is gonna be. Gonna go Java and then student. You see, guys, right now, hi student, and then teacher, hi teacher, and how was the homework? So right here, everything come out on a straight line. But oh no, I don't want everything come out on a straight line. I want to be this thing is like line by line. I want the first one hi student, and then the second one hi teacher, and then how was the homework. So if you want to do that, we need to have to something change on the command. That means let me show you. I'm gonna go on the notepad. So whenever you're saying system out print, it's gonna be printing just with a straight line. It's not gonna go with the next line. So that means you see right here the blink, so they just keep going like that. But if you're using print ln, so that means they're gonna print out everything line by line. That means I got a one format right there. If I put enter, you go to the next line. So to do that, I'm gonna put on ln, and then we can see the result, what is gonna be changed. Let's save this file. And then after I save it, all the time I was saying, I need to compile it because I changed something on the notepad. So Java C, and then student dot Java, and then press enter. There you go. So Java student, and then press enter. You see right here, let's say hi student, hi teacher, how was the homework? So this is the one way running JavaScript with the command prompt. Thank you for watching my video. I'm really appreciate it. I will see you by next project.